The media love telling us about crime, especially rising crime. But are the crime statistics what they seem? How does a crime become a crime statistic? We have to remember that statistics are social constructions involving social processes, negotiation and decision-making. First, for a crime to be recorded, the police have to know about it. Imagine these are all the crimes actually committed in your town in a year. There may be very good reasons why many of them will not be reported.
I realised I was date raped. I didn't go to the police. Because you hear such stories in the media, don't you, about people, the women in court are just not believed, that their lives are depicted bit by bit, and it's always the man who looks a better person, and that's why I didn't go to the police.
Yeah, we were out in town this Friday, and I had some drugs to sell, and this guy had his money out, but then he called his mate over, and his mates came, and then I was getting my head kicked in. So, well, that messed things up, because the guy had gone on with the stuff, and I can't do anything about it. I can't call the coppers and be like, oh yeah, I was selling some drugs and then they came and beat me up. So I was pretty stuck then.
It was pretty hard. I was beaten up quite badly on a daily basis, and for anything that I did wrong. So like say once I was washing up and I smashed a glass and I was locked in a cupboard for like 2 days. I didn't go to school. But I was only little, so I didn't know anything was wrong. So no one tells you to go to the police or social services or Childline. You just don't know.
So the number of crimes reported to the police is much smaller than the actual number. But that's not the end of the story. Sometimes reported crimes are not recorded.
Right, I shared a flat with these 4 girls, right? And one of them, oh my God, she's just horrible, and she's been having all these fights with all these other girls. And the other night, right, she came into my room with a knife. Right, just waving it about because I had used up the milk. I was just like, oh, and I rang the police. What did they do? What did they do? Nothing, right? Nothing. They said, go to college because it's a domestic. I was like, what? Right, the college helped me more than they did.
Right, I come home one evening, and I know this is going to sound a little strange, but I looked in my garden and my plants weren't there. Now, I contacted the police, but they were reluctant to help, really. Now, I suspect it's been my neighbours, but, you know, you can't be sure. All the police said was, are you sure? You know, there's no sign of forced entry or anything. At the end of the day, all they were really interested in was convincing me to not take it any further.
So there's a number of reasons why many crimes never become crime statistics, and this unknown number is called the dark figure. So what do you think understanding the social construction of crime statistics tells us about media stories that crime's gone up or down? And how do you think we can try to get more accurate measures of crime?